The energy is wonderful. It's an incredible group of people. Having the original cast back is extraordinary, and Disney looks like they really kind of pulled it out for us. So I'm really happy. Don't look for outside solutions to inside problems. Accepting life on life's terms, and there is a happily ever after, but it only exists if it's about accepting, the world how it actually works and not trying to control it. And then, for me, experiencing joy, magic, music, just in these challenging times that we're living in right now, to have something, this magical world to dive into that's so rich with family love and all of that. It's great and fun.
It's the Disney family. And a lot of what we pull on for these Enchanted scores and Disenchanted, those two films, is the ethos that goes all the way back to early Walt and all the way through the classics and into the present day. So it's so much fun seeing all these people dressed up like those characters, having so much anticipation for this movie.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's great to feel so much positivity and enthusiasm for coming back to this project. It's something we really look forward to, so I'm glad to feel all of this buzz and energy around me. Just the themes of evolving, accepting each other as they come, and just love and family. Oh, all of our newcomers, to get the opportunity to revisit the old cast, we get to celebrate some newcomers, Maya Rudolph, Gabriella, and Yvette and Jema. We're really lucky to get a great cast together, so yeah.
Well, it's very exciting because when you've worked so hard on a film for several years, it's great to come to this night. We filmed a lot of the movie in Ireland. A lot of our cast had to move and we all lived there. And then we came back here and did post-production. So it's just, it's always a great feeling to show up and the movie's finished and you get to see an audience, experience the film. And with all the music and dance in the movie, it's just great. I just can't wait to see the look on my cast faces as we're watching it with an audience. We've not really had that opportunity to see the finished movie with an audience. Well, I think that the film has a lot of joy. The film also has, great dance and musical numbers. And I also think that the movie's about family. It's about family and family experiencing challenges, and then what happens when even more challenges are thrown at them and how they all come together as a family unit. Obviously, the movie's really entertaining on a lot of levels, but that's sort of the theme of the movie.
This is my first red carpet ever, so the energy is heightened 10 times from what it already is, and it is buzzing tonight. There's so many awesome fans here, so many amazing people. I'm just seeing all my cast. We're just kind of all reuniting for the first time. I'm over the moon, and I'm trying to process, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I think the main theme here is really, I know it sounds cheesy, but it really is about love for your family, your chosen family, whatever family means to you. And I think about change and learning how to navigate change, because this idea of happily ever after isn't always a permanent state, is really present in the film. And we see these characters battle their happily ever after not looking exactly how they imagined, and that's life, The thing that I'm most excited for is the music in this movie, because movie musicals are just something that we don't get that often. It's so special, and what more could you ask for than not only a story, but also a story that's told through huge song and dance numbers written by incredible composers. So I'm really excited, and I hope audiences love the songs.
Well, first of all, it was just really wonderful to reunite with the cast. It was in Ireland during a pretty trying time, so it was nice to do something so joyous, and funny, and the music uplifted everyone. And it's great to revisit something after you've been away from it, especially as actors, just to kind of see how life informs the character now and see where they've, what has developed in their lives. That's a lot of fun. I think that Amy Adams and Maya are just incredible in film. I'm excited for them to discover Gabby, who plays Morgan. She's a wonderful new talent and a really sweet person. I'm excited for them to discover my song called Love Power. It's written by Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz. There's just so much. There's so much beautiful music and mostly the sort of the theme of that, life might not always feel like a fairy tale, but what's beautiful and what's magical about our lives are the magic that's in all the memories we make and the little steps along the way.
It's really special. This movie's special. The first one was special, but now that we're back 15 years later, the fact that it's even happening, the world's changed. We've been through a lot, and the fact that we're here at the El Capitan Theater, Disney's theater, with a proper premiere, and there are people outside, the fans all dressed up. It's like we're back. It feels so nice, and it just, I don't know. I love it, and I couldn't think of another project I'd rather be here talking about. I think it's a sense of joy and a sense of magic. I feel like we need that right now, and it feels really nice to be able to deliver that to people, and to put a smile on people's faces and lift up their spirits with singing and dancing and big dresses and in a classic Disney fairy tale.
Well, for me, I felt when I watched this film, I identify with Giselle a little bit, and that she's got this desire to make everything perfect all of the time. And as a mom, she wants everybody to be happy and everything to be just so. And I felt like a little message or theme of the film was that everything doesn't have to be perfect to be full of joy, or life doesn't have to be perfect to be full of joy. And I thought that was a really nice message, and I think something that people will really identify with. First of all, the fact that the whole cast is back, I think it's wonderful. If you're a fan of the first film like I was, it's so exciting that everyone's here again. And I mean, the music is just so wonderful, and it is a magical film, and I feel like this is a film that makes me feel like something I would have watched as a kid, and I don't think we get a lot of movies like this these days, and I just think it's something everybody needs.
It's electric. It's so exciting to be here. The way they've decorated this entire place is so cool, and we're just excited for everyone to see this movie. It was a labor of love, and it was so much fun filming, and now we're excited for everyone to see the film. I think the entire theme of the film is love. It's about loving the people around you, loving your family, and how much they can mean to you and lift you up. It's truly joyous. The entire film is really filled with joy.
This actually is really fun to celebrate. It's been a while. We started making this movie a very long time ago when the world was pretty locked down, and I'm just so excited to get to see it all the magic in and come to life. It's pretty incredible. It feels like a dream. To see Amy taking on a darker side and something different, she's so brilliant, and it's so incredible. And then also that familiarity that it brings you back to just feels so good. I think Gabby is a revelation. I think she's incredible, and it's just so nice to see everyone back. It's as a fan of the first movie, you rarely get to see this, like, oh, one person's missing or two people are missing. Everybody's here. And then they padded it with more of us. So it's really cool.
Big musical numbers, big dance numbers, big musical numbers, a lot of dancing, which Adam choreographed, a lot of set designs, a lot of costumes. It's a big movie. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's wild being out and being here at a premiere, post-COVID for me. It's the first one in a while, so it's nice. Atmosphere is good, a lot of princes and princesses out there to meet on the way in, so that was good. It's the first time my family has seen the film, so I hope they enjoy it, and I hope the fans do as well. It's been a long time coming, so I haven't seen it in the final version, so I'm looking forward to it.
I'm a huge fan of the original Enchanted, so the idea that I get to come and play with these characters that I love, and then also there's a saying that says, don't meet your heroes. I say meet them, because everyone that was in the original film, they're just delightful, delicious human beings. And we had a good time coming to play, and they welcomed all of us, and it was just a fun romp in Ireland for 3 months. Well, the biggest theme is what happens after you're happily ever after, right? Most Disney films end with that song, and we made it, and we're together. Well, what happens 10 years later? What happens with that? And so the other thing is sometimes you can have more than one happily ever after, and sometimes the ending is a new beginning. You know, it's all those types of themes, which I think is really great. I think Maya Rudolph is a revelation as Malvina. I think that she's deliciously evil. We get an Idina Menzel. I think we get 2 songs by Idina Menzel, which we didn't get the first time around. And then just the way Adam Shankman has expanded the universe, and the way Giselle has changed, and the new ways that Amy Adams embodies the character. All of it is delicious. And Gabby, who plays our new Morgan, is a revelation.